How does agenda setting theory influence news? Imagine walking into a room where someone is choosing what to show you first. The choices they make tell you what's important, even if they don't say it outright. That's what agenda setting theory is all about. It explains how news media shape what we think about by deciding which stories to highlight. They don't tell us what to think, but they do tell us what to think about. When a news outlet puts a story on the front page or repeats it often, it makes us believe that issue is more urgent or significant. This influence happens because editors and journalists act as gatekeepers. They choose which stories to cover based on what they see as newsworthy or interesting to the public. For example, if a news channel spends hours covering a political protest, viewers might start to see that protest as a major concern. Conversely, if another story gets little attention, people might overlook it entirely. This selection process helps shape the public's perception of what matters most. There are different levels of agenda setting. The media decide which topics to cover and how much space or time to give them. That's called media agenda setting. The stories that get the most coverage influence what viewers think are the most important issues. This then affects the public agenda, which is how people prioritize issues in their minds. Finally, political leaders often respond to what the media and the public focus on, shaping policies and decisions. Understanding this process is key in media literacy. It helps us see that news isn't always a complete picture. Recognizing how stories are chosen and presented encourages us to question why certain topics are emphasized. It also pushes us to look at different sources to get a broader view. For example, if one outlet covers climate change extensively but ignores other environmental issues, we should ask why. Media literacy skills teach us to notice which issues dominate the news and think about what might be missing. Comparing how different outlets cover the same story can reveal biases or gaps. We learn to see how story placement and repetition influence our perception of importance. We also become aware that social media algorithms can prioritize certain content, adding another layer to agenda setting. By practicing these skills, we can become more active consumers of news. We can question what's being shown and seek out diverse perspectives. This helps us make better decisions based on a fuller understanding of current events. Recognizing how agenda setting works allows us to navigate the media landscape more thoughtfully and stay informed in a way that truly reflects the world around us.